Yo, what's going on, everybody? All right, thank you so much for continuing to follow along with this adventure. If you didn't see my last video, you'll see what these all mean. Feel free to show them, bring it in. You see what these all mean? So it's been about 65, 70 days that I've been on the road now, and I know it's been months since I showed you guys what the inside of the van looks like. And I'm so sorry for not doing that earlier, but I do want to take the time to do that now while we're here in beautiful Alabama. I do apologize if I'm sweating. It's about 95 degrees. Humidity is about 130%. So let's get to it. This is the inside of my 1985 Volkswagen Vanagon, dubbed Vanna White. All right, we got a thunderstorm rolling through, so we're gonna get to it. All right, so here is the inside of my van. All right, so real quick, as you guys can kind of see, this is definitely the nicest it ever looks. It's usually cluttered and I'm kind of stumbling out of here in the morning. Got my cooler down here, kind of some extra kitchen equipment down here to keep, ice stuff in here. It's not a Yeti. Yetis are like 400 bucks. I'm running on like a budget of $2 a day kind of thing.
Come on, I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money.
So this is the Walmart version, literally, of Yeti. It's an Ozark. In here, I've got a little kerosene camper stove, which actually is going to be switched out for a propane one. Kerosene's just a little too hard to find these days. You'll see here, I actually didn't have anything when I first started right here. I was looking for some kind of cargo net, but that was going to be about $15 just for this little net. So what I went ahead and did was actually just bought a fishing pole from Walmart for about like $3 or $4, trimmed off the actual net, and then just kind of stretched it along here to keep everything from not falling off. That's worked really well so far, so I've been super pleased with that. Over in this corner, just kind of got my trash, some eBay stuff, kind of, business stuff.
I hate it, I'm out.
Documenting all that good stuff. If you come over to this side, so this is my bed, this is where I sleep. Over here, I've got my dresser with all my clothes, books, in the back, kind of socks, underwear, etc. And then up here, I've actually got my little, as seen on TV, AC unit. Fill it up with water. That goes down onto a little filter, makes it amazing. The van gets extremely hot in here. I'm already sweating, I can feel it. Down here, just got literally a makeshift shelf. It's a little cardboard box that I cut out, and that holds all my snacks and everything. So that just kind of slides out really nice. Under here, I'll quick show you. I've got just this to make sure this doesn't come falling down. I've got kind of my additional box of random goods here. And then way in the back, I keep my spare eBay stuff, my spare fluids and whatnot. And then I've actually got my solar panel battery down here, and I'll quick show you the solar panel. And then we're gonna get heading out of here. It looks like a tornado's probably coming. The van only goes about 10 miles per hour, so we gotta get out of here pretty quick. You want real quick. So up here, I'm just running a 100-watt solar panel. I bought it off Facebook Marketplace for, I think, 80 or 90 bucks. Running some cords through. I didn't want to drill any holes into Vanna. Vanna is the love of my life. Also, Taylor, thank you so much. I love you. Vanna is the love of my life as well. So I didn't want to drill any holes into her, so I just run in some two wires through the actual trunk. A lot of people said, hold on, we got a car coming by. A lot of people said that if I didn't drill holes in it, it would start leaking. I've been through torrential downpours and haven't had any leaks yet. So then I'll quick show you those wires. Those wires from the solar panel kind of go through the bedding of my to the right of my bed, and then those come up to a charge controller right here. So those come up to the charge controller, and then I've got wires that then go down to that deep cycle battery that I showed you earlier, and then from the deep cycle it comes up to the 750-watt inverter. This is actually rated for basically up to a blender, so it can do my small fan. I'll quick show you. So, wow. Thank goodness it worked. That would be kind of embarrassing if it didn't. So I've got my fan going right now. I usually have my laptop and phone going. I've had my phone, laptops. I've had my fan, phone, laptop, AC unit, and my little speaker all going at once with no issues. So definitely, for those people that you see that have 8, solar panels and 3 different batteries, that's all excess. You don't really need that kind of stuff for if you're just trying to do basic, small electrics. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I got to get in shape. But yeah, this is the inside of the van. Real quick, show you just kind of another pan of it. Got some shaggy carpet down here. And then my curtains, shout out my mom. Thank you, Mom. I know this is the dad book, but we love our moms out there as well. Thank you, Mom, for these amazing curtains. They do a phenomenal job keeping me safe at night so people aren't peeking in at me. And yeah, I mean, not much has changed with the front. You guys saw the front in the last video. I usually keep my speaker and stuff up here. I usually keep my spare shoes here. I've got Scooby and Jesus with me still. And yeah, oh, and by the way, if you're a Volkswagen owner and you don't have one of these, I have no idea where to plug the shop to get these, but I'm sure you can find them on Pinterest or something. Amazing air freshener. It looks like a VW bus. Can it get any better? I don't think so. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you next time. Peace. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Real quick, this is Nate from like 5 days in the future. I forgot 2 things I wanted to show you guys with the inside of my van renovation. Conveniently enough, I'm wearing the same shirt. I've actually been driving all day through Arkansas. As you can see, my sweat stain from the seatbelt. But so real quick, here's the back side of my van. I know we were kind of in a rush the last time I talked to you guys. There was a possible tornado coming. We're all good. We're still here. But so here's the back of the van, and what I wanted to show you real quick, in addition to the just another angle of the dresser that my dad and I built. Basically, I got 2 shelves, so I put my clothes on top, and then I've got, you know, underwear, some books in the back, just in some kind of like pull-out drawers like this. That seems to work really well. What I wanted to make sure to show you guys real quick, sorry, I'm kind of like, so real quick, I've got a fire and carbon monoxide monitor. I specifically put it over the engine just because I felt like if anything were to happen with the engine, the smoke would rise, you know, here first. I did speak with the fire department in Parchment before I left, and they said to try and put it high because smoke rises. Little science fact for you guys. Yeah, you didn't know this was the magic school bus. Anyway, so wasn't able to attach it to the top of the ceiling, which would have been the most ideal, so I've got it here. This also acts, though, as my little security alarm in the event that I were broken into and needed to quick kind of scare off who was ever trying to break in. I would be able just to press this test button. With me sleeping kind of right here, I'd just quick reach over and hit the test button. With the ultimate, I thankfully haven't had to use that, with the ultimate intent, though, of scaring away anybody trying to break in. And then with any Vanagon, you want to make sure you've got a fire extinguisher. Again, thankfully haven't had to use either of those. Knock on wood, we don't need to. But I do have that in the event I need to. And yeah, so that's really the inside of my van. I've showed you kind of everything else. Real quick, you can just kind of take one more look from here. Right now I've got both mine and Taylor's boogie board, as well as a new camper stove that uses propane instead of kerosene. Again, in my experience, kind of finding kerosene has been a little bit more challenging than propane, so excited to start using that more. But yeah, back to the official showing.